Alright. Continue where I left off. Okay, let's go through this. Perks. Perks tier 1, let's see. I think this is worth getting now because, let's see. Because I don't know if this stacks or not, because it says 50% of base health, so whatever my base health is now, if it starts as 50% of that, it just keeps doubling on top of that. And I don't know if it's just like whatever health I is always on top of the base, so 50% of the base at all times, or does it stack up? I don't know. But I'm definitely gonna choose this as one. I'll be looting a lot of stuff, so I don't really need to worry about this. Nope. Nope. This might be good. Lone Wolf. This might be my second one. So wait, what's the difference between this and that? Okay, I mean, I guess this means that I can travel at normal speed even though I'm carrying a lot of weight. Well, this just means increase in weight. Okay, so as I was mentioning, I'm gonna choose this as one. Oh, there's different layers. Okay. And then I'm definitely gonna choose this so at least I can fast travel while I'm carrying heavier stuff. That's something I need to have, but since I am at the beginning. Wait, am I level? Oh, that's level 2. I don't even know how much perks I lock. Let's see, can I even choose this? Nope. Okay, I guess I'll apply it. For some reason I looked at this 2 and I kept thinking I had 2 perks to choose from, but I guess I didn't. Okay, let's see, what can I spend these skill points on? Nope. Not yet, not yet. This one is worth. This one's worth putting points into. So which one? I think of this. I want to put some points in here. Okay. What else can I put points into? Let's put some in tech. And no, I'm not gonna use too much melee in this game. I don't think I am. So I'm gonna invest into range. 2 in range. Then I'm gonna once again invest Let's put one in dialogue. Okay. Time to go exploring. See what's here. Let's see what's behind the house. Nope, nothing. Let's go this way too, see what's behind here. Ooh, I don't know why I took that. I was checking if there's a flashlight option if I press F, but I guess I failed. Because that didn't work.
Keep your distance, friend. Sick house is no place for a traveler. Spacer's choice takes care of its own.
Yeah, I don't think I want to be in there yet. Barbershop. Okay, let's collect some money.
Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs. Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness. We don't believe in free anything here in Edgewater. We're a Spacer's Choice company. I'm Conrad.
So all these
You will
settlements
report
are
to me if your hair
companies.
fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment.
How the hell will I report my death to you if I'll be dead?
Ah, gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions. As broke as pie crust, friend. Bidless, indigent, destitute. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch. Thank you, no. I despise the cereals. Tell Silas I can't afford to pay, and that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies. Some time ago, I fell ill with the plague. By the grace of the law, and through my own hard work, I'd proven worthy of treatment.
Okay, I guess I gotta
Frankly,
cure him or
I don't
something?
imagine I'll earn that right a second time. The barber work hasn't been profitable, you see. I've had to keep this old place running with my own savings. Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers! No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions. Much obliged.
Will he know if I take this? Wait, can I save the game? Let's see. I haven't saved it yet. Oh, there you go. Save game. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna take a risk for some ammo. See what's in here. Big cartridge. Okay, so bits is the currency. I wonder if I can take that. Nope. Yeah, not yet. I'm probably gonna have to come back to him later on anyways. Hopefully he's in his room at the time.
Heard something outside the walls today.
Nothing for us outside those walls. You ought to know that.
Spacer's choice takes care of its own.
Huh?
Oh, is this the general store? Let's go with. Then I go to the cannery.
It's not the best choice, it's Spacer's choice. And before you ask, I'm all out of deluxe salt tuna. All I've got is gourmet. You ought to go have a talk with the boss, Reed Thompson. He's up in his tower above the cannery. Go right ahead. Plague? I don't know anything about a plague. We are the very picture of hot-blooded physical vigor.
Yo, this guy's like a robot.
You have got the wrong idea about me. I've got nothing that needs hiding. Some of us who get sick are liable to exaggerate the conditions of that sickness, but the fact is, if you work hard, you have got no cause to worry. Survival of the fittest. It ain't just a law of nature, it's company policy. Medical treatment is commensurate with our value to society. Spacer's choice will dispense medicine for the indispensable worker. Natural selection at work. Then the hand of medical science will not grace you with its touch, and you must recover on the virtue of your own grit. Listen, you mind if we talk about something else? Rambling about company policy gets me feeling all lightheaded.
Let's ask more questions.
Other than yourself? Definitely the vicar. Don't get me wrong. He seems a decent man, cut from church cloth, knows his scriptures. But there's something about him that bothers me. Like he's not one of us. Sometimes I suspect he doesn't even want to be here. What, you mean Edgewater? That's a peculiar question. This a test? Am I being tested right now? It's, fine and dandy. Couldn't be happier. Wouldn't want to spend my life working anywhere else.
So I guess they're all scared of the
Prettiest little
company,
town on Terra 2.
and they probably think that I'm undercover.
Do us both a favor and don't try to prove your point. I don't get paid for banter. Was there something you needed?
Oh, he hates me now. Let's see.
Go right ahead. I'd keep a few paces between myself and Miss Holcomb, the town mechanic, since her dear father left the workforce. No ill intent in her, mind. Just a queer sort, restless, scatterbrained, inclined to do first and think after, if you take my meaning. Amelia. Definitely Amelia Kim. I advise against stepping foot in her drinking establishment altogether. Word is, they're gonna replace her with an auto mechanical barkeep. She's, what's the word? Obsolete. You don't want to associate yourself with that kind of person. It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice. Music to my ears.
Okay, what can we sell? Let's see, this hammer is level 4. I don't want to sell that. So even though this does more, less DPS, it's worth more. Let's see. Damage 51, 50. It makes, oh, as a bleeding effect. You know what? I can't. Let's sell this. Wait, these are buy. You know, that's why I felt everything was weird. Okay, let's sell some stuff. Let's sell these shovels. Hmm. I guess that's good for now. Let's see, what can I buy? You know what, I'll probably find assault rifle, so I don't need to worry about that. Alright, control helmet. Okay, this helmet. Okay, that's all for now. See you, kind sir. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna equip some stuff that's for. Okay, let's sell that too.
Work your jaw on some Spacer's Chaw. Music to my ears.
Alright, and while we're at it, let's also equip a different weapon on here. Oh, that reminds me, I also gotta sell
Music to my ears.
those weapons. Let's sell this, because I thought that was the one I had equipped, but it wasn't. And actually, I'll keep that dagger for now. I can always throw it away. Weapon parts. Let's see. Is this where the vicar is?
Our place in the universe is fixed.
Move along. Talking to the good vicar always lifts up my spirits.
Hey there, Mary. Don't see you round here too often.
Oh, I just came to talk to the vicar is all. None
Nope.
of us are above confessionals.
What have you got to confess?
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto. I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison. Anything at all. Spiritual counseling? Mechanical tomfoolery is well out of my purview. I suggest you take... Oh, and a word of warning. If you're... The marauders I met when I ventured outside the walls might agree with... Barely escaped with my life. But you see, if you manage to acquire it for me... I just want to keep the writing out of layman's hands. It's a handwritten journal. A faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw. It is not only a beautiful relic of a bygone. Not many in this colony could understand. Thank you.
Okay, we'll do his quest too. Let's see. Let's see.
Don't make me report you to Mr. Thompson.
Oh, we got snitch. Like, why the hell are you gonna report me? What did I do? How can I get there? Okay, let's go this way now.
I'm sorry. I'll just be a minute.
You had a minute. Next one comes out of your head.
Nope. I guess those doors are sealed. I can't do anything about that. Alright, before coming here, I'm just gonna look around a bit more. Alright, let's see. I came out that way. So let's go to the cantina before going that way. Okay, let's see. Let's take that out.
You read the latest report?
Only the.
I don't know you.
Hey, I don't know you either.
Uh-huh. The unreliable, you say? Never heard of it. I don't know what you're about, but this here's a space... You really think so? That's kind of you. Guess I misreckoned you. Sorry about that. I can get you a drink if you'd like. Gotta ask you to enjoy your beverage within the... Traitors. The lot of them. Bunch of folks decided they were tired. Town's already struggling to make quotas, even without that band of slack. Bunch of lazy, shiftless rung leeches.
Let's chat
Go
some
ahead.
more.
I don't see how that's any of your business.
What's locked?
Will there be anything else? Ugh, is this the start of a joke? If you want me to laugh at your jokes, it's a 3... Coming right up. Oh, well. Do you now? And what makes you think Mr. Thompson wants to talk to you? You want to talk to Mr. Thompson, try ignoring your duties. It is a good thing. Go ahead. The Hope? No, I've never mixed a drink by that name. Wait, no, never mind. We're all out of something. Yeah, I got vague recollections of some... You feeling a bit... Then pretend you're The Hope? You're inviting trouble talking... Look, either... Coming right up.
No, okay, she knows nothing. What is this? Oh, stun baton. I can't grab that. Will I get in trouble for going in here? I'll be back. Okay, let's go this way. Did I check this place? No.
Yes, Mr. Thompson. I'm fine, Mr. Thompson. Never been healthier. Whoa, did Mr. Thompson... Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. You some sort of wandering alienist? Walking into a man's own... You don't know that. I could have been saying anything. Maybe I said vague. Wait, no. Oh, damn it. Okay, listen. Maybe I am feeling... She'll toss me in the sick house. I would have confessed before the good vicar. get some ablutions. Hey, you're hale and healthy and... There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful. I need you to... I'll do... I tried medicating myself with adrenatime. Didn't do much. Anyway, I can't just buy medicine. More like the company won't treat me because I'm not healthy enough. You will not find any guards within sight of that. I have it on good authority. There's a gang of them squatting there. I advise stepping softly. So you'll do it then? You oblige me with your haste. I think I've... Just keep your head down when you're in there. Marauder. I know that, but I got nobody else to turn to. Reed would have wrote me. Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why... Look, I got my gravesite fees right here. See? I'm good for my word. Get me that medicine, and I'll see to your payment.
You're making a mistake working for Abernathy.
Sometimes I wonder what I'm doing with myself.
I know how you feel.
Welcome to the Spacer's Choice Constabulary. We are Halcyon's leading brand in frontier justice. The office is writing up promotion. Purchase 3 criminal investigations and the 4th one's free. As long as his likeness decorates many a wanted poster. You are correct. An outstanding bounty has been posted for information pertaining to the whereabouts of... I am obliged to warn you against forming acquaintanceships for... Wells has been wanted for as long as the board decides he has been... Unfortunately, the arrest of Mr. Wells is wanted by the board. I represent Spacer's Choice. Spacer's Choice is a wholly owned subsidiary of Universal Defense Logistics, which is itself a member of the Halcyon Holdings Corporation. Also, I specialize in processing fingerprints, so unless you're carrying Wells's finger on you, there's not a lot. Any information regarding outstanding bounties and wanted criminals should be directed to Mr. Udon, Halcyon's original colony ship, now repurposed into a space station. Mr. Udom Bedford represents the board's interest. Something else? As a Spacer's Choice Constable, I am authorized to grant you legal authority toward... Know how to carry yourself in a fight? Cross them off and bring me their fingers. Just one per marauder, please. I'll dust off the old fingerprint roll.
Wish we had some better rations.
We should keep our voices.
This.
Hey, you hear about Wilson?
Heard Marauders got in.
Just between us, Wilson deserted. Lost his nerve.
Gotta keep our heads up.
Sorry, I've got a lot to do. What do you think you're doing? Just don't make any trouble for me, okay?
Oh, I need to come back and kill that. Kill that person. Okay, terminal logs.
Just gotta keep our heads up.
Okay, let's see. Take that. Yeah, let's go underground after. Alright, let's check this place out. Okay, let's head upstairs. Theodore buried last night. Reed asked me not to report his death in our quarterlies.
You the new worker? Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy. Foreman Granger. Mind those words don't come. Shit. Silas still on about that. Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment. Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot. I could do without the sarcasm. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased parties. Shame, though. Eugene... Woke up one... just between... Not half as awful as the bill. Suicide's a crime. When one of your workers commits a crime, the entire town pays for it. In a... Well, excuse you. I'll have you know, Eugene was an asset to us all. May his atoms be commended to the law. All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees, which means I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind. So, I paid his burial fees. Didn't anyone ever tell you not to go right? Excuse you. Eugene's body and all rare earth mineral... Never mind. What's on... Yeah.
Okay. Let's talk to this guy.
Got my sights on you.
Okay, let's take this. Okay. Where did that guy go? Let's try taking the elevator.
The grease monkey, Argo?
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir. You asked why it's taking so long to fix. The answer's technical.
Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd I do apologize. I was given no forewarning. I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. Yes, so it seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another. My proposition benefits the both of us. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from... I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. Edgewater is struggling. If we don't meet our quotas this year, the company might shut us down for good. I need those... Neither do I. The fault was entirely mine. I pushed them too hard. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town. Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's... That is not a hypothetical I enjoy entertaining. We need Adelaide back. We belong to one community. The Spacer's Choice... Of course, I understand completely. Here, let me give you the passcode to the geothermal plant. A sign of good faith, for so politely listening to me as I ramble on.
Are you setting off for the Vale? 'Cause I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented, and may prove useful to you.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and...
You can unlock special companion combat abilities. Okay.
My offer remains... Go ahead. Can we not? If I had enough medicine to treat... It is not. Spacer's Choice is a... That I cannot say. There was no moment when the plague... But in the last 10 years, the plagues... Corporate doesn't like us using the word should. It encourages the... I believe plague is a test. It is a... Go ahead. Adelaide was our only flavor specialist. We are a salt... Were it up to me, friend, I'd stack our larders with Saltuna galore. No other brand. You mean you don't know? Why, Monarch, of course. Spacer's choice. As it so turns out, Saltuna do not take as readily to the waters of Terra 2. Scrawnier than their Oh, we've scavenged together some organic material from the surrounding environs. Mostly organic, mostly some of which possess a texture akin to a well-boiled slab. Go ahead. That you are not one of us may work to your advantage. Adelaide and her folk loathe. I admit the fault was mine. I'm about as diplomatic. Scripture tells us we all have our purpose. Yes, we have lost. Losing Adelaide was the hardest. She was our only flavor special. Spacer's Choice Saltuna is renowned across the sea. Ever since Adelaide left. Go ahead. It is my job. I wish you wouldn't say yes, as when I stand at my window, we are all part. I'm trying to remember 25. I remember looking out this window. Times change. People change. This is a Spacer's Choice. Loyalty's got no. Go.
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk.
Let's go to the underground place. It goes right
Hey,
here.
mister, can we talk? Sorry. You got a minute?
Where did she go? Oh, there.
Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along, like, it's just... Mr. Thompson has his own view. To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left. Life's hard here, especially for them that don't fit in so well. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to... I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Matt. Books are for rich? About if what Mr. Thompson proposes to do is upright. And maybe it's just an idea. Thanks, mister. I just think that's what my dad... Yeah.
Alright, let's head this way.
Sure. On my way. Something you need?
Alright, let's go visit the vicar. This way.
And your rations yet?
I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
Any progress on that? Ah, Miss Holcomb. How rare to see you out.
This here's Vicar DeSoto. He's always off.
Thank you for the kind assessment, Miss Holcomb. I admit. Please. What would you like to discuss?
What? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. I can't. Depriving them of safety from the marauder. I can see why that Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. They rejected the order of society and does that strike you as a responsible life? Astute. But I am here, not in the deserter camp. Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater. I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your... I've never seen you before. Also, pretty...
It's just... There's more to it all than numbers.
Oh, nothing could be further from the truth. I'm simply bemoaning the... Yes, but there are few. I must double my efforts to... Yes, and thank you for pointing it out. They who are not satisfied with their work are satisfied with nothing. The OSI teaches that the Grand Architects... You don't talk to the Grand Architect. We will eventually decode the plan and all its intricacies. The future, the past. Some even believe... Well, first there's the matter of the secret blood rights and... Seriously, though, to
Alright, I guess I'm gonna end the video here. See you in the next part.